Okay, it's time to cook dinner, and we're gonna make chicken pot pie noodles today. All right, welcome back. We are going to turn a classic comfort food, pot pie, into something a little bit quicker. So first up, we're going to just get a large pan or a Dutch oven so that you have enough room to fit all the ingredients. And first, we're going to melt 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. Just get that all nice and melted. And this is just a perfect dinner for those nights that are just kind of cold or rainy. It's just a really good comfort food. All right, once we get that all nice and melted, it's time to start adding the ingredients. And the first thing that you're going to do is add the carrots. And also, you're going to add the celery. We're going to put them in the pan, and we're going to just kind of saute them. It takes about 10 minutes. You can go ahead and get your other ingredients ready while you're doing that. Throw in a quick load of laundry, get some other things done. And we're just, like I said, we're going to cook that for about 10 minutes. And also just stir that a few times. Get it all nice and mixed up. I'd say give it a stir about 2 to 3 times. That should be plenty. When your carrots and your celery are tender, that's when you're going to know they're done. You can take a little fork and just poke at one just to make sure. Or you can do a little taste test, whatever you prefer. Just make sure they're tender. Right, after the 10 minutes, it's time to start adding the onions. Just you can use any onion. I use red onion. You can use yellow onion. That's okay too. Then I would use a crust if you have it. If not, just go ahead and chop it up. And that would be 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, just depending on what size your garlic is. And you can also add mushrooms if you want to. We don't really love them here, so I left those out. But you feel free to add that in there. Not probably right now would be the perfect time to do that if you wanted to. And give them all a good stir. Get them all nice and mixed up. Get them all mixed up with the butter. And then you're going to saute them for about 4 more minutes. And let me tell you, this really, really smells good. And I got my helper in the background. She's on cleanup duty today. There she goes. She's always there to help. My kitchen helper. And stir that a couple times also. Maybe once or twice. That'll be plenty. Now it's time to add the chicken. I cheated and used rotisserie chicken that I bought at the store. Made things a little bit simpler. And now it's time to add your spices. I use paprika, some salt, pepper. You can add any spice you want. Just do it to what your family likes. You can also add garlic powder. Another good choice would be cayenne pepper. So again, just add in there any of those type of spices. I go by eye, but I will leave you exact measurements down below. So if you're somebody that doesn't like to guesstimate, then I'll leave that right down there and you can find that. But I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. And stir that all up. We want to get it nice and mixed. And once you've cooked that for about, say, another 3 to 4 minutes, go ahead and add in your chicken broth. Give it a good stir. Get everything all nice and mixed up. And you're also going to add a few more ingredients at this time. So you're going to add some half and half. And you're going to use about 2 cups of that. 1 1/2, 2 cups. So you can add corn. And another good choice is to add peas. I was out of peas, so we just stuck with the corn, but if you want to, go ahead and add peas. If I did have peas, I would have added it in there. So the chicken broth, corn, and peas. Give that a good stir. We're going to bring that up to a nice good boil. Nice and bubbly. Go ahead and add in your noodles. Egg noodles right in there. Give them a good stir. I did measure out the noodles. You need about 2 cups of noodles. And I just have a terrible time estimating how many with pasta. So I just purposely measured it out. You can add a little bit more if you'd like. So we're going to let it simmer. And while it's simmering, we're going to cover it. And that's going to take probably 10 minutes or so. Just go ahead and test one of the pieces of pasta just to see how, if they're at the right firmness or not. And once it gets to the point that you like it, just go ahead and turn up the heat and let it sit for about 5 minutes so it firms up a little bit. And then grab some bowls because you are ready to enjoy. when the pasta is tender, go ahead and just remove it from the heat and set it over to the side for about 5 minutes. Just kind of let that sauce thicken up. And once the sauce is a little bit on the thicker side, go ahead and put it in a nice bowl, and then you're ready to go. There's your chicken pot pie noodles. They're just a really hearty, comfort kind of food. Really filling, tastes great, and once you made this a couple times, it'll be really easy, and I'm sure it'll be a go-to for your next dinner. And I'm sure this will become one of your favorite meals. Enjoy!